I'm originally a Californian who grew up as a Connecticut Yankee, worked in Manhattan for quite a few years, did some art school, did all sorts of stuff. Ever since I was a kid, I've had crayons in my hands and a paintbrush, and I would just be doing art all the time. So the series of work that's pretty recent for me is the Nebula series. And I just wanted to show you that I start with the canvas painted in copper. I always use a metallic underlay. The reason for that really isn't a mystery. It's because I was brought up with Russian icons and we had a lot of gold in the house. So I would have to say that gold is probably my favorite color, although people would argue that gold really isn't a color. So I work with a big brush and I put an initial layer of paint down, and then I'll see how it feels to add light to it, and then I start blending it in. And this is where I start to vary my brush strokes, because the brush strokes start to become texture. And I'm going to add a completely different color. And I like to leave spots showing through. And sometimes I just ghost it. This is what I call ghosting. So now let me tell you a little bit about my art. My medium is mostly acrylics these days. I'm inspired by nature, outer space, Russian icons, flowers, all sorts of things, and then my imagination. So, you know, some people are like, do you have a favorite artist? No. I mean, there's so many great ones, why would you have to choose one? But I like the abstract expressionists, and that's kind of my inspiration. And I'll tell you more in person if you come on the tour, all right? Hope to see you there.